So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Lukaku receives it in a wide position. Opts for safety.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cucurella promptly onto that, and that is that. Eze. Cucurella.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Played in. Oh, what a climb! There it is! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. João Neves. Barella. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Lukaku in acres of space out wide.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's in plenty of space here. Good read, needed to be. Rodri.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. Real chance! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Delivers with... He's got two! He's got away with one there. Cucurella going full tilt down the left, driving through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Eze. An instinctive delivery. Knocks it out wide. Fired deep towards the back post. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
And they win it back again. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There's a quick free kick. Eze. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Son Heung-min.
Such good technique.
Oh, what has happened here? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Cucurella. Great vision. Oh, super ball. Terrific header. Relentless. Just relentless. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. Here's found chance! Really well taken goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And the counter is on. João Neves. Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich. And it's Van Dijk. And played crossfield, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And João Palhinha. João Neves. Nice sequence of passes. Big chance! And it's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
With the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate, kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too...
Lukaku! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look fit.
He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair...
Chance for a shot! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Coming on the field, number 7.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Chelsea have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Kimmich. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Almost an hour gone. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. He's looking wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Chelsea finding their passes. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Rodri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. Ruben Dias deals with that comfortably. Barella. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Eze. Number 16,
Chelsea
Rodri.
perhaps wondering what the
Number
best time is for their
23,
next substitution.
Barella. Number 19,
João Neves
Cucurella.
tries to play it through.
Number 8, Fermin.
Kimmich,
Number
defending his
38,
corner stubbornly,
Gravenberch.
stood up very well to his
Number
man.
6,
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just
Number
too many bodies in the
25,
way, Peter.
Nuno Mendes. Substitution in
João
progress.
Palhinha. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberch. And here's Neves. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Szoboszlai. Osimhen. Could move up a gear here. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Doku picks it up out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rice. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
João Neves. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gabriel can't... Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling.
And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be...
It's Kane! Just sails past the upright.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
That is good alertness. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily have the final pass or the assist for a goal, he'll have been involved in the move somewhere along the line. He's that kind of player. He's always there or thereabouts, and he's the kind of fella you want in your team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And here's Lukaku. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. João Neves. Well read, nice interception. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great defending, strong and determined. João Neves. Mbappe, looking for options for movement. Now it's Lukaku. Son Heung-min. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Lukaku. That has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Lukaku. Barella. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. The ball goes in. Can he finish? And it's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe. Barella. It's a good foot in there. João Palhinha.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's been played through. And it's Soboslai. Now it's Thuram. And this is Son Heung-min. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Over to the left.
Referee's given a throw.
Cucurella. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Son Heung-min. 5 minutes till the break. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lukaku. And it's Neves. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? That's a nicely shaped ball. Kane! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
That has certainly made things... There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Tenete a portata di mano I biglietti ricevuti all'ingresso.
So once again, we're underway. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kimmich. Szoboszlai. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van Dijk. Barella. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Mbappe. João Neves. Could move up a gear here. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Thuram. To Barella. Rodri. Mbappe might just make this. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Lukaku. Plays a sharp little ball here. Szoboszlai. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Son Heung-min.
That's good play from him.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows...
Decent chance! Szoboszlai has created one goal already. Son Heung-min.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lukaku touches it back, and it's Neves. João Palhinha. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? João Neves. Very nicely done. Now it's Szoboszlai. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Ruben Dias clears. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. João Neves. Chelsea finding their passes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham. AC Milan could counter here. And here's Lukaku. He's got plenty of space out wide here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... And he shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Picked out brilliantly. And that was very necessary. Always onto this. Now this could be it. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 15. Numero 14. Numero 16. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20.
Goes for a shot!
Messi. Il numero 22.
And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could get through very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Cambio di giocatori.
João Neves tries a deft little ball. Oh, well played, well played.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe, Doku. Foot in. João Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Kane. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's being urged to shoot, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
Chance for a shot! About that! Late in the day, this could well be it! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rodri. He's going to be disappointed with that. There's the shot! Goal! Milan!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Kimmich. And it's Van Dijk. Bellingham. Kane. Chance here to counter. Cucurella. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nuno Mendes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Neves. Oh, it's a great ball here. Osimhen! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Kane! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, nice touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Partey. And he's forced to go back. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's Partey. And here's Osimhen. So what can they make of this? João Neves. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mignon attempts a clearance. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's the chance to counter. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now it's Lukaku. Barella.
And here's Lukaku. Lukaku ploughing through the middle. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some really good ball movement. Szoboszlai powering forward here.
And it's Neves.
Oh no, this does not look good. Great shot at goal! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And the first half is done. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Chelsea are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. João Neves
Battling down that right flank. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And here's Mbappe.
Kane.
This looks promising.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. Doku.
And the shot!
And that's gone route 1. Doku.
That's good play from him.
Now here's the... Tries a shot!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back.
It's Kane! He scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Chance! Sticks it away! And he is just ripping it up!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11. Numero 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 16.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Il numero 20. Messi.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Gravenberg. Quality ball. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Lukaku. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Partey. Son Heung-min. And it's Mendes. Now he's off and running. And it's Caicedo. Shot could be on.
Great chance!
Defending of the desperate variety. Cleared without complication. Caicedo. And here's Lukaku. He won't be happy with that one.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Kane.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, this is a great position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Kane. Eze. Rice. And that is a little undercooked. Son Heung-min. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Son Heung-min. That's Partey. Threads one in. That is a great pick out.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pass is just off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that has not gone well. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now it's Thuram.
Ci sarà un
There'll
minuto
be
di
a minute
recupero.
of stoppage time, and he's managed to get free. Opts for safety. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea have won it by sheer force of character. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's intervened well there. Son Heung-min. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Barella. Oh, super find. Now it's Lukaku. And the flag, it's Lukaku! Goal! Milan! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Spread out to the left, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. And here's Thuram. That's Partey. Thuram. Played out to the left flank. Tries to play it through. And he was quick to react. And it's Rice. Partey. Great ball, and he's in here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's chosen to go back. Szoboszlai. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Szoboszlai. Chelsea are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly...
Kane! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Szoboszlai. Barella. Now he's got space here. That has been cut short. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Son Heung-min. Partey. And here's Thuram. Rice. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cucurella. Thuram. Milan are looking to break at pace. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Thuram. And it's Partey. He's a sharp little ball here. Son Heung-min. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely feet. Lukaku touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Now it's Kane.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. This looks promising.
He's having a go!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oscar Mingueza. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Lovely bit of skill.
He's on it, can he get away?
Barella! Sticks it away!
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che per la vostra sicurezza è in funzione un sistema di telecamere.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Szoboszlai, and it's Rice.
Takes a shot! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Mbappe.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Konate gets over and intercepts. Rice. Partey. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Kane. Oh, good spread. Now it's Lukaku. He's got away. And this is Kane. Now, who's going to be first to this? Konate defending his corner stubbornly.
Can he finish? And he hits the net!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 14.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And here's Mbappe. It's just beyond his reach.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He shifted it to the flank. He is through here. That is a brilliant interception. Partey getting this one clear. Son Heung-min. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back in. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Osimhen. So what can they make of this? He has found the way through. Nicely spread. Cross to the back post. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 16. Viene sostituito con il numero 38. Attenzione, un cambio.
Chelsea have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
And he's in on... He's had a shot! It's there!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that was vital.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Partey. Chelsea are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Pass has gone astray. And it's Eze. Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. Quality ball. João Palhinha. Oh, there's a probing ball. Thuram is onto it in a flash. João Palhinha.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And he's forced to go back. Bellingham. And here's Osimhen. Can he get...
Big chance! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Great chance!
Mendes getting this one clear.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, they can break here.
Thuram powering forward here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mingueza kept his eye on it, and he's there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Spread neatly.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Looking for options for movement. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
And it's Son Heung-min. Barella wriggles his way through.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Son Heung-min.
The ball has bounced loose now. Chelsea
So far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
And here's Thuram.
Lukaku.
Thinks about the shot.
That's an excellent interception. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now it's Szoboszlai.
He is through here. He's had a shot. He's done very well to get to that.
Szoboszlai actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let the...
Big header! Oh, off the bar!
Kane. Milan are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Thuram,
he could be in here.
there's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Great vision, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Van Dijk. Chelsea leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out.
And the score is 1-0.
Now it's Lukaku. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it out wide. And he skips past his man.
And they win it back again.
Lovely ball and a real chance now.
shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
João Neves really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Neves. Mbappe plays a sharp little ball here. Chelsea are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now it's Son Heung-min. That ball looks a good one.
Chance!
And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Mbappe. Barella. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. João Neves. Just eases him off the ball.
Un minuto di recupero.
So, what can they make of this? Son Heung-min. He's on it, can he get away? Decent chance! And it's hoisted clear. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Chelsea are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Some resolute defending there. Nuno Mendes. And here's Mbappe. Kane! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it, and he's following up! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, this looks sharp. And that is a little undercooked. Throw in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10, numero 11, numero 9, numero 14. Lasciano il campo per
Dealt with
il
nicely
numero
by
4,
the defence.
il numero 20, Messi, il numero
Rodri.
22, il numero 13.
Looking
Cambio di
tidy in
giocatore.
possession here. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Tries to play it through. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Kane. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's been taken short.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think that...
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Son Heung-min. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, good take in a good area.
Shot at goal! He scores! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Knocks it into space.
Picked out brilliantly. Chance, surely! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.